But from it depends on the nectar from which it is extracted. Nectar is the basically the juice which is taken out and then finally formed into honey. So that nectar only maintains the quality and essence of the honey. So what you do is, in the present scenario in Manipur, since we also have a lot of flora and fauna and biodiversity, so I would suggest, instead of picking up wild honey or harnessing wild honey, also let's rear honey in a protected environment. I think that is precisely what President Manipur Beekeepers Association or Federation has talked about. I think Professor Moilal Maite also said the same thing. Whatever few words which I could pick up from his speech is he was talking about it helps in diabetes control, and then finally it has a lot of medicinal values and all that stuff. I, for one, would like to promote honey in a different form. Given a choice, had I been a farmer or had I been a practitioner of beekeeping or honey processing, I would have done a couple of things. I still want to do it. I will do it. And in Manipur also, I'm trying to promote this. See, honey is otherwise, it is not, I won't say liked by everyone, but it is slightly messy. Messy in the sense, थोड़ा सा दिक्कत लगता है कि honey pick up करने में फिर वो चिट करता है. Then you understand what I am trying to say. I think I would request Professor Moilal Maite to explain that. I would like to have it in a pouch, small pouch, and every day with milk or whatever proteins substitute, whatever you are giving it to your children, you just squeeze it out and give it to them. How it is going to enhance the livelihood? Firstly, it is going to enhance the livelihood of the farmers or the beekeepers or the processor, and simultaneously it will also add value to the health of the children and also to the adult. It is not only about the children. So these small pouches, have you seen? You must have seen pan parag or gutka pouches, maybe smaller than that. So you put it in that, you just squeeze it out in the milk or whatever liquid you want to provide, and then you don't get messy. You don't touch the honey by fingers. So even the children would like to love it. Suppose if you mix it with, let's say, some essence, vanilla flavor or rose or some other flavors, children will start liking it. The moment the taste bud develops, what will happen? It is going to attract the children mindset and also the attitude of the honey itself. You can try it out. It is definitely going to work, because in all foreign countries or abroad, this is how they change the taste bud of the people. And in the process, the entire ecosystem of beekeeping, honey processing will develop. This is what I think. Right? So you can try it out. I may not be correct, but I am sure that this is going to be a success. This is my what do I say? This is my thinking, or this is what I will do it. I will myself do it. Maybe just after my retirement, or maybe with some farmers producer companies and all. Having said this, I think Professor Moilal Maite also wanted to know what best we can offer from NABARD. For the last few minutes, I talked about honey processing, beekeeping and all that. So, I would request KVK Vishnupur, through my DDM Vishnupur, NABARD DDM Vishnupur, who is in charge of Vishnupur. We have a one-man army and one-man office in Vishnupur or in all the districts. So these kind of trainings we also can sponsor first. So you can take this point. Suppose if henceforth, if you are coming up with some program of this kind, you can always approach us and we can do it in association with NABARD. So this is one. Because we are for the farmers, we are for agriculture, we are for rural development, and we are for allied activities to flourish in the state. Right? So this is what NABARD is meant for. So you can be rest assured, even if SHGs, farmers producer companies, and all these organizations, voluntary organizations, involuntary organizations, or maybe companies which we have promoted or someone else has promoted, in the sense some line departments from the government or from NABARD itself, or maybe some other agencies in NCDC or your SFSC, all those farmers producer companies can also be part of this program. So our support will always be there for training and capacity building. So this is one thing which I wanted to say. Besides that, I do not know how many honey farmers are there, or maybe honey beekeeping is being practiced by the farmers or the entrepreneurs. I'm not talking about the wild honey alone. I am also taking the beekeeping as a whole. I was just talking to our chairman KBK, or Sri Choba Singh, whether we can devise a scheme especially for beekeepers or honey processing. How do we do that? Let's say KBK Vishnupur organize this kind of a scheme. We will help you out. In the sense, NABARD will come forward with whatever capacity building or training programs you would like to arrange or organize. We will support them. We would also like to involve or get involved in arranging the banks, be it commercial banks or regional rural banks or cooperative banks. So with these banks, we can devise a scheme for the benefit of the beekeepers or the bee practitioners, honey processors, and I think whatever little time we could spend together, myself and our chairman KBK and also director CDC Manipur University, Sri Choba Singh ji said one particular thing which has hit my mind. That is, you have to change the attitude of the farmers so that the repayment comes. We can do all this. We can involve banks, provided the farmer's attitude has changed or going to change, and the repayment comes to the bank. Then only the scheme becomes successful. If this is possible, you can be rest assured the beekeepers or the practitioners who are engaged in beekeeping and honey processing is going to have a definitely better and sustainable livelihood. This is what I think from my side, or I can offer from NABARD as a whole. Besides that, I would also request President Manipur Beekeepers Federation, if you can promote some farmers producer companies or organizations involving only this particular activity. We would like to definitely help them, or maybe if you can approach Horticulture Department, Government of Manipur to promote such kind of things, or SFSC, then you can also promote farmers producer companies. Again, it's a body or it's an organization of farmers who are only involved in one particular activity. I would also like to apprise this house that in association with KVK Vishnupur, NABARD has promoted 2 farmers producer companies. And those 2 farmers producer companies are mainly engaged in fisheries activities, if I am not wrong. So, likewise, I would request President or Manipur Beekeepers Federation, if you can organize these farmers and then make them a formal body registered under Companies Act and make it as a Manipur Beekeepers Farmers Producer Company or something like that.